for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, August 16th goes to one of the hosts of the Undisputed, Skip Bayless. Now, we are all lying if we say we haven't been entertained by Skip Bayless over the years, okay? From First Take to the Undisputed, I mean, that man is ridiculous, okay? He's the bad guy. He's a villain. He's a heel. We all know this, but even when you're the bad guy and we expect you to move a certain way, sometimes, you can do things where we like, come on now. All right, now Skip usually has slander for everybody. He's a notorious LeBron James hater. If you follow Skip Bayless, you know this, but clearly that hate for LeBron James is generational. Let me paint the picture for you, okay? LeBron James Jr., a.k.a. Bronny, 17 years old, and his 15-year-old brother Bryce are playing in the California Basketball Club in the AXC Euro Tour. Toward the end of the second quarter, Bronny went coast to coast. He got the ball and took off from one side of the court to the other, and before defenders could properly react, all right, it led to a really good dunk. He dunked over a defender. Do we have the reaction? Let me hear the reaction.
Bronny James to the basket. Bronny with a basket bombardment! With the burst, and he turned it on.
It was very impressive.
And finished strong. My goodness.
Did you see it?
Power and explosion by Bronny James.
Very impressive. Especially being that we've been watching LeBron for, 20 years now? I don't know about y'all, man, but as a father, I love seeing other people's kids do great, all right? Especially when the parents have achieved greatness. I don't know. It's just something dope about watching kids, especially black kids, excel. Especially when we have watched the parent of said child break generational curses, and watching the kids excel is just more evidence that the generational curse has indeed been broken. I mean, there's really nothing you can do but salute this. Unless, of course, you're Skip Bayless. All right, Skip Bayless tweeted out, "Hey, Bronny, impressive, but your dad would have dunked it left-handed." You sure got away with it, though. I don't even know what the "you sure got away with it" means, but the tweet, "Hey, Bronny, impressive, but your dad would have dunked it left-handed." Ugh, salt and pepper. Salt and vinegar. Skip Bayless is the original salt bae. No matter what your accomplishment is, he's going to come and sprinkle that salt on said accomplishment. Listen, the media frenzy around LeBron started at 17. So he's been in the spotlight, getting that kind of critique around the same age. But I don't remember him getting that kind of critique from grown professional sports commentators when he was in high school. I could be wrong. All right. Skip, when he gets to the NBA, I feel like Bronny's fair game, but right now he's a 17-year-old kid in high school. Does your hate for LeBron James run that deep that the kids have to get it too? Listen, you can say what you want about adults because you're a grown-ass man. All right, talking about other grown-ass men. So when it comes down to it, you're going to have to handle your handle if one of those men step to you. And I know LeBron has ignored you for 20 years. All right, that's actually one of LeBron's most impressive stats that we don't talk about enough. All right, I think LeBron has tweeted Skip Bayless like twice in 20 years, and it wasn't even slander. All right, he actually in 2011, if this thread on Reddit is correct, said that Stephen A. and Skip are great for sports, even though I personally don't agree with a lot they say. They have their own opinions. Another time, he was asked on Twitter, "How do you feel about Skip Bayless?" He said, "I don't feel anything. Never met him or seen him a day in my life, but he's great for TV." The fact that he's only mentioned him twice and it hasn't been in response to anything Skip actually said about him is impressive. Drop one of Clues bombs for LeBron James for that. Okay? And still gave him props as he replied to him. But if LeBron James runs down on Skip Bayless for Bronny, we would all understand. See, you don't play with people's kids, all right? You're unleashing a different level of smoke when you mess with people churn, all right? And it might not be Bron. Savannah might run down on you, all right? His grandma Gloria might run down on you. Bruh, Mav, Rich, Paul, these brothers who have watched Bronny grow up, and I'm sure that's like a nephew to them, they might run down on you. What's that saying? Mess with me, fine. Mess with my kids, run. Leave people, kids alone, all right? You mess with people, kids, they will unleash hell on you and destroy your world. Scorched earth. I'm telling you now, when it comes to my children, I will smile in my mugshot, all right? That's why I don't understand why Skip Bayless would play with that man's kids like that. Why does your brain even work that way? And yes, it was just a critique of a dunk, but don't even look my kid's way until you have to. All right? Let my kid be a kid until my kid becomes someone you can professionally critique because they're in the NBA. If not, Savannah got to see you. All right? Skip, please, don't have a stroke or a heart attack because of LeBron James. All right? Hating people is like burning down your own house to get rid of a rat. Skip, please, put the lighter and gasoline down. Please give Skip Bayless the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
I agree with you.
70 years old hating on a 17-year-old.
I agree
Wow.
with I agree with you.
Like, that's wild. I understand you've been giving his daddy slander for 20 years, but Jesus Christ, the kid?
That's uncalled for.
Come on.
Hope you stump your pinky toe. All right, well, thank you for that donkey of the day.
He might not have a pinky toe no more. He might have got it amputated a long time
shut
ago.
up,
People
man.
sugar crazy out here.
Yo, shut up.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.